Bongret is here. Hi guys, welcome everyone. Welcome to Trade with Bongret. My name is Bongret Solomon, and today again, we are happy to announce a beautiful Tuesday morning. Okay, so in this financial market industry, your ability to wait for market to come to your entry and pick you is another skill on its own. Okay, so since yesterday, I gave you this signal on BTC, telling you that BTC should come at least around here and continue the upside movement. And throughout yesterday, we waited all throughout yesterday, and BTC was unable to come to our entry. And I can assure you that entry is still valid, okay? Because right now you can see that the BTC have created a liquidity to take yesterday, which we are likely to take today and then pick that entry. Okay, structurally that signal is still valid. Okay, so if you are patient enough and you have set your limit, I can assure you that entry is still valid. Okay, so that's that for that. Okay, so don't forget what we usually do every morning. We usually do analysis on BTC to show you what happened on BTC the previous day and what you should look out for on the current day. Okay, so if you look at the daily, you can see that BTC is just trying to do what I told you guys that I'm expecting it to do on the daily, which is taking the high of the previous of Sunday. But I expected it to take it very well and traded at least inside this my daily fair value gap before this downward movement. But today is Tuesday, and anything is possible in the market. Okay, so we can still go down to this zone. So if you are taking that signal I gave to you, you have to take it with cautiousness. You have to take it with without moving your stop loss. Okay, you have to set your stop loss in case of spike to the downside, because it's possible. Okay, because from what Bitcoin is building now, based on pattern, it's likely to do something like this, then move to the upside. Okay, we are likely to see something like this based on what Bitcoin is building, because the movement yesterday was a little bit very sluggish. There was no straightforward movement. Bitcoin was just a kind of consolidating around that zone. Okay, did that spike? Had it been that spike happened, we could have seen a very massive pullback by now. But because of the sluggishness of price action yesterday, that's why we are still dragging feet whether to go up or to go down. Okay, so if you must take that signal, you have to do it with your stop loss intact. Okay, all right. So let's see the performance of Bitcoin yesterday. Let me delete this, and don't forget, guys, please, if you are watching this short clip of this video, don't forget to join us on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel where you will have access to the full analysis. Okay, so that you can make your judgment based on our analysis. Okay, so, and don't forget to share this video, like, and then comment, give us your opinion, your own opinion, your own review, and possibly share your charts on the comment section with us. Okay, so guys, let's go. This is the high of BTC yesterday at what do we call it, 64,200, and the low is at 62,300. Okay, so Bitcoin didn't do much yesterday, just in preparation of the completion of the chart pattern, which is double bottom that I'm expecting on the daily here. So it might take this week for this to happen. So, but we just need a massive pull to the downside, which I'm not expecting to take this low, but to just come around this place, feel some order, because there are still some pending order around this zone. Okay, if you mark this daily rejection, you understand that there are still some pending orders that markets need to come and take. Even if you check your liquidity heat map, you see that there's full of orders that the market is likely coming to. So the only thing is that this market will always try to trick you so that you will not understand what is really happening. But if you have so much experience and you are following up instruction, you always know the direction the market is coming. So I still expect the fact that market can come. Feel some order here. I'm not expecting market to take this low. You know, this low. I'm not expecting market this Friday low. I'm not expecting it. But take some order here and possibly build up in this zone, and then we have the upside move. Or we can still have a sweep of this, because there's still a pack of liquidity up here as well. If you check your liquidity heat map, you can still have a spike to this. You know, today is Tuesday, a very active working day, you know, so we can still see a spike to this upside before the actual movement to the downside. But if it's that downside movement, definitely we are moving. Okay, so if you are a good scalper, you can scalp from this moment. You can scalp a short, but if you are not good technically in scalping, don't just stay away and wait for market to come and pick your entry, which I have shown you before. Okay, so market is very, very trickish these days. You know, the market is very, very trickish, so you have to be very careful. You have to be very cautious of your capital. Always protect your capital. And please, there's this advice I have been wishing to give to us. Please, you see, this illusion of trading without stop loss is a very big mess that a lot of people are not sharing. I don't know why you should. If you are trading without stop loss, it simply means that you just refuse to accept the fact that you can lose a trade. That's just the summary of what you are doing. Okay, so every trade should have an entry and exit, both profit exit and lost exit, So this is why most people blow accounts without telling anybody what really happened. Okay, so that's by the way. Let's go down to 4 hours and see what 4 hours have for us. Okay, if you see 4 hours, the first 4 hours of the Asia market is closing in the next 12 minutes, and you can see it is closing so bearishly, signifying the fact that this pending order we have here is still valid. So we should be looking out for market to come and do something like this, possibly take us here, then give us a break to clear this liquidity here before the actual coming down. So this thing, just watch out, be very sensitive with the market. A lot of things is going to happen between today and tomorrow. Okay, so been a while we heard from our father concerning the financial market, but don't just expect him to speak this week anytime from today. So you have to always protect your capital in the market, always know what you're doing. Okay, so thank you guys for having us today. I remember humble self Bangre Solomon, and don't forget, in case of inquiry, in case of any inquiry, you want to learn how to trade, to where to follow us, and my team is always active for you to access. Okay, so thank you very much. I remember humble self Bangre Solomon, and don't forget that Bangre is out. See you guys tomorrow in our next edition. Bye for now.